Hey everyone, welcome to the AWcast, the audio withdrawal podcast. Today we're trying something new again, and we're just going to say fuck it to new releases that we don't really have an opinion on or, feel like needs to be promoted or talked about. I don't know, slowly but surely we'll get this thing figured out, and, it's kind of a bummer having to listen to a bunch of music right before the podcast that we're just like, do we even comment on it? Doesn't matter. So we'll just gloss over it for now on. That's the plan anyway. Okay, just making sure this is recording, because if it isn't, that's not good. We're just doing some experimentation, figuring things out. But yeah, welcome to the next episode. It's the next episode, as Dr. Dre would have said. I love it, and I love you. So let's get into some news. First, we have the future of home theatre. Of home theater. All of these, the links for our music news, for the Bandcamp referrals we have, all that stuff. If there's a link to it, we'll provide it in the description of the YouTube video. These all just come up on YouTube. No podcast platforms yet. Maybe we should branch out eventually, but hey, fuck it. Yeah, we're on 11. We should probably do something. But yeah. So, first thing in music news. We have the Cool Tech RFID music player. Basically, it's this homeboy that he set up. There's a video that comes with it. He just set up a Raspberry Pi and put it in a desk and formatted it to be a USB RFID reader. I was talking with Josh. We went skiing yesterday. My body is super sore. That's why I'm recording this podcast late, and no one could meet up on this weekend, whatever, long story, yada yada. The RFID readers there. This RFID readers you can easily hack into and get free ski passes and stuff, and yeah, a lot of interesting stuff there. But in this article, homie just basically made RFID cards that he just scans the side of his table and it plays throughout his house, which is pretty cool. If I knew someone like that, I have to ask Josh, but find out a way to scan cards that blast hentai or something. Just find a real good just something really inappropriate. If that's the new way of things, if this actually becomes a thing, scan your card, you can find a way to get into it easy. Maybe people will see this and we're gonna go on Shark Tank or something, mass produce something that you just scan. But it's then you just limit yourself so hard. Okay, well, you could only do your favorite songs, right? So homie has 20 cards. He's these are my favorite songs on play. It's could you do full albums? Can you skip tracks on the album? Stuff like that. I don't know. There's some potential there. I think it's interesting. They say they've seen RFID jukeboxes before, but this guy just uses table, scans it up. Hey. Not a bad idea. But yeah, that's something. I guess that's news. I guess we're kind of reaching for that one, dog. This might be a short podcast too, just heads, because Koji and Josh couldn't make it, which they might be making it less and less. I want to start asking people on Craigslist, bands or musicians or whatever, if they want to join, if they have Discord and can chime in. We'll do that. Because scheduling is hard as fuck, and we need to set a time that works for everybody, and it never does. We always fuck it up, so there we go. Off topic. Actually, back on topic. We have some more news about how you can beat stress with 80s tunes, about reading. Oh, dude, I didn't even watch this fucking a video. It doesn't matter because it's one of those stupid videos that just plays music in the background and has no voiceover because they don't want to hire a voiceover actor. And they don't type out that's so stupid. If you're gonna have just text, it's not even a YouTube video or anything. Yeah, if you're gonna have text for the video, you should do the transcription below it. You're still getting the same amount of clicks. That's annoying. So yeah, a study from Turkish-based Vera Clinic asked more than 1,000 volunteers to listen to a number of Spotify playlists. Oh man, I'm gonna have to wait because I can't actually read it. all on the screen. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, they basically did a test on the 60s, 70s, and 90s. I don't know why they skipped 80s. See how it affected their blood pressure. They didn't skip 80s. Listen to Wham and the Prep Shop Boys. We're calm. We're so calm. Okay, yeah. It was a 100-person study? I have to fucking scroll through 1,000-person study. Okay. And where is this based out of? Positive nostalgia. Dude, that's why, so I'm thinking that might be something to do with, like, retro wave, why that's coming back. I literally wrote in my notes something retro wave. But that, yeah, 80s nostalgia. I guess just every 10 years that'll change, probably. Yeah, it depends on the demographic, because they can't really bring in a case study for people under the age of 18. So it has to be at least, like, probably 20-year-olds and up. I guess that's 40-year-old tunes. So I don't know. Is the reason because it gives positive nostalgia? I don't know. Interesting study. So watch this video. Don't... God, this link sucks. Why can't you just type out your shit, dog? Annoying. This is no longer a music podcast. This is a, hey man, build your website better. Or have whoever wrote the article. Who wrote this article? No one wrote it. It doesn't even give credit to who made the article because it's a video. Some sort of bypass thing. I don't know. New York Times, fuck you. It's dumb. It has bang showbiz. I don't even know what's going on. So, okay, yeah. I guess listen to 80s shit. Lo-fi 80s tunes to relax to. And, yeah, man, if you're, like, studying for... I say yeah, man, a lot, don't I? Yeah, I should stop doing that. Yeah, man, so we should... So if you do... Yeah, those lo-fi hip-hop things, they should get with some, like, retro wave and shit. Because you're cramming for a test. I want to jam with some stressless tunes, man. I don't want to get all stressed out. Speaking of stress, nature can put a stress on people's bodies to the point where they die. And, well, sometimes when you die, you get turned into a guitar. Well, that's what this one guy did black metal did. Ooh, I actually saw this article. My dad sent it to me. It's like, that's metal as fuck. And I was like, oh, I bet his uncle like said, hey, if I die, I want you to turn me into a shredding guitar. But instead, it's like, well, his uncle just showed him metal. Like, he introduced him to the concept of heavy metal and deep riffs and chugs. And, yeah, so he based it off that. Said, hey, man, they're also having issues, like, finding a place to bury the corpse and all that. So, yeah, instead of like, oh, we could put in this plot, or we can't cremate because of his religion, or do this, that. He's like, okay, well, oh no, it was because of like where he lived, in Greece. Oh yeah, okay, Greece, Orthodoxy religion doesn't want people cremated, which is so interesting that the entire country can dictate how you go after you die, which, yeah. I wanted to visit Greece, but I just hope I don't die there because I'm too claustrophobic to not be cremated. I just want to get fucked off if I die. I'm never going to die, honestly, but I don't know, weird chance I do. Yeah, so, dude, fucking, yeah, check it, click this link in the description. Dude, it's like his pelvis goes up his spine. His spine is like an extension of the neck of the guitar and goes up to his rib cage. And he was saying it's a bit harder to, like, he can't do, like, full strums because you'd hit the rib cage, but, like, the pickups are right between the lowest part of the rib cage. And his ribs are, like, black. And, like, on the front, it's weird. I wonder if he like painted them or if that's the skeletal structure got fucked up or what's going on there. But yeah, keeping that intact, that is so interesting. How old was he? But yeah, so the only reason his uncle like got him into metal, but I can only imagine can only imagine. However, life transcends after. But he's this YouTube guy, yeah. Prince Midnight. He's got 624 subscribers. Hope he gets more after fucking. That's a hell of a marketing gimmick. Get your get your uncle's dead corpse and fucking put it on blast. I wonder. Yeah, it says like 300k views and then just 624 subscribers. Comments are turned off. Oh man, poor soul. And now he continues to shred to death. Skeleton belonged to my beloved uncle, Philip, who passed away in the 90s. Through a series of events, his remains were repatriated. I'm sure people in the comments were like, fuck you, how'd you do that? Oh, I didn't give you permission. Something stupid, I don't know. I say I'm sure, but I'm actually not really sure of anything. Speaking of not being sure of anything, I wasn't really sure if I want to do this next news story because it's just more extended. I'll put the link as well. I think it's the same exact thing with the same exact patent that Spotify was trying to do, was monitoring your speech, determining your emotional state, and suggest music based on it. Yeah, no, that's the same exact thing. I won't put that in because I talked about it last time. But this is a way more in-depth article. Music business worldwide. Fuck it. I'll put it in the description and say more in-depth. Voice snagging. A patent on privacy and your actual voice. Ha ha ha. Funny. Yeah, and it has copies from Music Business Worldwide of the figures of the actual patent, their audio input, filtering and formatting signal, retrieve content, speech. Yeah, so this is just builds off it. Yeah, like I said before. Check this out. That's cool. That's so cool. That's all the news we got. For all that. We do have some new music drops, and going forward, when we're doing this as a team, if it's not like super, if we don't want to get into it super heavy, or just one of us is feeling it or whatever, we could just do shout outs. Just a quick shout out to what's going on, or these like new music album drops and stuff. But I did find that's just like bigger on the radar instead of like the Bandcamp drops. These are the more user friendly, I guess. The more known. They get more than like 2 album downloads. Oh, that's fun noise. That's very fun. I'm not editing that out because I don't want to do that, but wow, that's literally my work email ruining the podcast. Okay. So there's a 90s kind of Kelly Clarkson, Evanescence, Flyleaf, Yellow Card kind of vibes throwback album that released. The album's called Who Am I? With question mark, by Pale Waves. And they're, it's just, even the album cover, it's like just angsty teenager. It looks like it's like they're in a school, but it's not a school or something. I have no idea. It's so weird. But they have just very, very, that angsty 90s stuff. Check that out if you like that. Singer's pretty chill, it seems. We also got a interesting indie rock 70s punky singing vibes band. It's kind of like 90s emo instrumentation. That is, they also have like really aggressive synths and stuff, but it's a Black Country New Road for their album For the First Time. The album's called For the First Time. It's not the first album. I don't know. Is it? I don't even know. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, so like emo instrumentation, but with aggressive synths, and then this singing is kind of like 70s punky. So that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, check that out. Give a couple tracks for those. Yeah, for those bands, just give a couple tracks a listen. We're not gonna go too in depth. If you like it, you like it. You'll love it. And dude, just get some more of it. Like the Black Country New Road, they don't even have like their stuff on YouTube Music and stuff, which is so surprising. It's like you spend like what $20 a year, as a band, and you can get your songs on all platforms. You just have to upload it. Like, come on, dog. What are you doing? And you can upload as many albums as you want, too, like EPs and everything. It's fine. As long as you go into the same band thing, it's just $20 a year with a DistroKid or whatever. And you can probably find a YouTuber that's sponsored and get free stuff. So I don't see why people don't do that, but I guess, I don't know, it's better to support the artist directly. But streaming is just so easy, it's better to get your, I don't know, case by case. I'm sure they thought about it. If they didn't, whatever. We do have some singles to note that I just want to bring up. Some I actually want to get into more depth. If Josh was here, he's been, this guy, God, who is it? Akira the Dawn. I'll link that in the description, but he's been posting a JBPwave, which is Jordan B. Peterson wave, and it's like, it's just like really lo-fi chill beats, like synced up to Jordan Peterson quotes, which I want to listen to it, but I'd have to get my headphones out. Yeah, this one, I'll link the Wishes one. If you like, it's not that bad. I mean, I get it, controversial thing to say, Jordan Peterson, but he's actually a psychologist, so when he's not talking politics, he has some insightful stuff to take with a grain of salt. He's got an interesting take on the Bible, how it's all metaphor and stuff, but it's like good, interesting metaphor, and it's such an old book that it's interesting just to take those like linear thinking. It's not like well, it says it in the Bible, so that's how it is kind of thing. It's like, well, yeah, no, it's just stories that you're supposed to pass along, and that it's not like that really happened. Just like any folklore. It's also somebody's experience. Probably ayahuasca-induced, stuff like that. I'm going on a tangent, but it's philosophy, stuff like that gets tied into these songs by Akira the Dawn. These are a little bit older. I think this one came out June 2018, so this is when JP was walking, getting it, when he was so stressed out he couldn't even clean his room. It's crazy. And clean your room. That'll be the name of the episode. Clean your room. Oh God. We also have. Okay, yeah. So I guess Josh isn't here. I guess he could have given some words, but man, sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes you go skiing and you're looking for houses, and fuck, that's a lot of stuff to do. So I don't blame him. Porter Robinson also came out with something. Look Up the Sky, a music video, and I really want him to drop the Worlds follow-up, but he's just gonna tease this. He's just been dropping singles since Worlds. It's been like fucking 4 years or something, right? It's been too long. I need World. I need Worlds, dude. Let's see. Porter. I don't know why it does that every time. Yeah, Look at the Sky. It's a bunch of ghosts. It's so spooky. Because he did the Secret Sky set. Is the next album going to be called Secret Sky? He's got to Look at the Sky. What's going on? Something comforting. He's got all the artwork going on and everything to put out an album. He just hasn't yet. Look at the Sky. It's saying Look at the Sky as an album, but there's only one song on it, so what's going on, bud? He did a Q&A piano stream, whatever. So Mirror, Look at the Sky. So he's got singles. Is he gonna actually put out an album? I want to know. I want to know now. I guess he did Virtual Self between. So after he did Worlds 6 years ago. Oh my God. It's been. So I did Worlds 6 years ago, and then 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know when he did Virtual Self, because Virtual Self was like a year after or something. I don't. He didn't post it on his main channel for a minute. I could look it up, but whatever. You can look it up too. So fuck you. Just kidding. I love you. Mwah. So yeah, hopefully he drops an album soon. We'll see, because he's getting traction and hype. He just had a cover a week ago, and he did the Look at the Sky video a week ago, and the lyric video even before that 3 weeks ago. So he's posting more to get that hype going, or just to get revenue. I don't know. Just get revenant. The cover is not that bad too. It's a lot of acoustic guitar and stuff. So check that out. Rebecca Black. Oh no. Oh no. I almost forgot. So pretty much, this song was produced. So it's a remix of Rebecca Black Friday. It's featuring Dorian, Electra, Big Freedia, and 303, and it's also produced by Dylan from 100 gecs. So I'm so like torn up about it that it's ridiculous. Like the remix parts are like decent slappers. Like the redone parts are fucking awesome, but the original bits are god awful, and they speed up her original voice to like match a BPM and to change it up a bit, but her parts are still so bad. It's unbearable. Where's Patrice? Where's my Patrice cameo? Wasn't he the guy that did all those music videos for the kids? Like, hey, give me a bunch of money, I'll make a music video for him, and I'll be a featured singer. I'll be the featured rapist. So they did that. It's so bad. It's literally like polish a turd the song. Like the features are great. Dorian, Electra, Big Freedia, and 303. Each one of them has their own verse, and it's so awesome. But it's mixed in between this fucked up shit. But yeah, the production's good. The drops, man, it's so good. I actually watched it on my stream, but you could check that out. Same channel. Check out the streams. No plugs. Don't do plugs till the end. Fuck out of here with it. False advertising. But seriously, give this song a listen. The first part, even if you hate it, hey man, it gets better in the other verses. So first part sucks. I will admit that it's terrible. What's funny? Also, I'm going back to the Porter Robinson. It's like when he drops a new song, he gets like 1 million views, and then he does a music video for it. He gets half that, and then he drops a cover for it, and he gets 1/10 of that. It's fucking insane. Very interesting. It's like when I saw Porter Robinson covered Nero, when Nero did they did an album drop a while ago, and then Porter Robinson did a remix of it, and Porter Robinson got like 10-fold as many views. It was crazy. But the Porter Robinson one slapped, so shit. Whatever. Couple new things we'll just go through real quick. Supermega. Brand new shirt. That's a new song from. It's a good, fun comedy track with that lo-fi beat y'all love to hear from your favorite blonde boys. As far as comedy songs go, they're pretty good. I put them up there with Patty Reagan, Rhett. No, like, yeah, Matt Watson's style is like caked all over this. With just the lo-fi stuff, but it's similar to if you like Blonde Boys, Two Lovely Uncles, stuff like that. You get it. And first half of the song, you think it's a normal song. Nope, gets all goofy at the end. Haha, surprise. It's not too, like, it's not a super original concept, but yeah. Still kind of funny. Another one that Koji brought up. I will speak behalf of my coerced, or whatever that means. Co-workers, I don't know. Lofigo and Baths dropped a song, Best Life. It's a very Baths beat. You could tell it's kind of like extreme. It would fit extremely nice on the Cerulean album when we listen to that. So if you liked that from the recommendation, check this guy out. Cool beats and stuff. Oliver Tree also, new track. When I thought Oliver was done doing songs, I thought he was out with that interview with Fantano. He said, no, fuck music. I'm just going to be a film director. Out of that whole meme. Guess it was a joke. And Koji's like, yeah, of course it was a joke. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess it fits his vibe because he's just so aggressive with everything, but I don't know why he'd, like, back up on his word. I guess he still does, like, scooter stuff and still, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good track. It's still got that Olivery vibe, the nostalgia without even hearing the track originally. It feels like you've heard it before. But I like it. Check that one out. And I guess he's going to still keep doing music. Unless I was just wanting the bankroll and he wanted to just get it out. As long as he's not dealing with labels. I think the big issue was he's like, fuck labels. They make you do single. You can't do an album. Then he finally got an album out. So I'm sure he's off contract or whatever, doing his own thing, which is better. I hope the best for him. That's it. My best pick is the Friday remix, and it's also my worst pick. I hate it, and I love it. It's good and bad all at the same time. We're going to keep this pod light and quick because I'm running out of time because weekend it went by, checked out houses, didn't even get the house, bunch of stress for nothing. I got like 20 minutes of sleep last weekend before we went skiing. Then we skied all day. My legs are broken. I'm bruised on my ankles because I walked back to the car with my ski boots open and banging against my shins. It's a good one. It's a good one, bro. So we're just going to list these off. I don't want to get into my personal life on this. This isn't the personal podcast. This is the Hard Electro podcast now. It's the Campfire. This is the segment called The Campfire. It's underground new Bandcamp album drops. And we could probably actually play these on the podcast. I'm actually figuring out. So, I mean, I just wanted to do that so we don't have to listen to them before, but since I've heard all these things, so we don't have to listen to them for prep. But first one, MILF. You could probably hear it a little bit in the background. MILF. It's Friday Night Funkin'. MILF is the original track, and this is a Meta Room remix. Me and Josh found Meta Room, and holy God, they slap so hard. I think we found them on Spotify. So they're on Spotify. They know how to get shit around, but on Bandcamp they're still. And it's just so heavy. It's just heavy hard electro. It's just very Gexian style stuff, but instead it's more just hyper, I don't know, hyper electro, something like that. Kind of reminiscent of happy hardcore, but instead it's just insane hard electro. So check that out. Link in the description, of course, and the Campfire section. Josh also had some, Techy and IDM aphex memes and trappy beats by Sorry About My Face is the name of the band, and Travel in Bed is the album. Pretty sure it's, Travel in Bed. Has a lot of, aphex twin kind of glitches and stuff. If you could hear that. Stuff like that. You'll like it. Come on, you'll like it. You'll like it. I don't want to get copy struck. I don't think I will. I think I will get copy struck anyway from this podcast, because I'm going to be playing some Lorne. Because I also didn't really have time to just dissect the tracks, track by track in the Lorne album. I will go by one, and I'll say, because I've listened to the album so much, it doesn't really matter. But that's not what this is. This is the Campfire. I keep going on tangents. I'm sorry. This is why I need my co-hosts to fucking help me host, co-host, the most. But instead, I just don't know what I'm doing. But who does know what he's doing is You Love Her 'Cause She's Dead and Mia Mort. Those two artists, yeah, they got a new track, Breakdown. This one was brought up by Josh too. So I'll play a little bit. I'll see if I can play a little bit. I'll just go in the middle, do a sample. It's more hard electric punky, especially punky with the vocals from Mia Mort. Sorry, not Maria, Mia. Yeah, a little glitched out, a little sketcho. It's fun. Breakdown. Check it out. Subscribe. Another one. So these are ones that I found. So those last two were Josh, the MILF. That was Josh too. But yeah, we're both in on the Meta Room heavy. But yeah, I got some recommends from Rebellion Canyon. They dropped an album called Electronic Death Machine. So there's a lot of electronic stuff going on here. Here's their title track. Electric. It's just, yeah, just like heavy electronic synthy, very, very synthy stuff. Nothing like super breaksy or anything, but kind of like 80s retro wavy. A little bit. Or something you'd hear in like, I guess not really Hotline Miami, but yeah, it's less like abrasive, less fuck you bass music. But it's also got, but just like, you know, Carpenter Brute-y, but not as heavy. So there's that. Check out those guys. Give them some support. Give them some love. And then we got some Vibey experimental rock also. They're kind of like derived from Modest Mouse, I think. It is Teeth Made of Glass is the band name. They do all lowercase letters. I don't know why that's a thing on Bandcamp, but it is apparently. Comb the Reef is the album. So here's a song, I Ain't a Good Hang. Give you a little sample. Little sample. I like the album titles too, or the song titles. This song's called I Ain't a Good Hang. The last one's called You Ain't a Good Hang. You got Proxy Warfare, Haltery of the Great Bear. Check out Proxy Warfare. They're just short little songs, 2 and 3 minutes. But yeah. More experimental, rusty garage music. Check that out. They're from Florida. Glass made of teeth. Teeth made of glass. Shit. Teeth made of glass. All of these will be in the description. So we're going to give them a listen. Now we're going to go on to our album recommendation. Last album was the Rorschach Suite. This album we're talking about now, also I don't have one to recommend for the next time. Shit, that's gonna be fun to have to last second figure out. Actually, no, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So this is, yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. This is the Ask the Dust album by Lorne. We're just going to go through each song by song, kind of. I'll give you a little hint of what's going on. So this is Mercy, and sounds like motorcycle. And you can't do justice to the actual songs without actually listening to them. So that's just a quick preview. Pretty much Mercy goes into, it starts up like, he's done other songs for his albums like Grandfather. That's just like such a nice like rev up slowly thing into the crazy sound design you're going to expect on the rest of the album. So it gives you a good mindset what you're going to be in. And then the percussion and everything is just so like flowy with each other. It feels so hollow, but it like claps off each other and it feels like you're there, like you're surrounded. Just the sound design is awesome. Next track, Ghosts. We're just going to get in the middle. Just heavy. Just claps. Harsh. Just percussion smacking down. And that, the twang, just that, like the melodies are just so good, and he makes just such a solid melody that fits the sounds real well, and then just builds everything around that. I kind of want to do like a how-to, like do Lorne kind of thing eventually, but not now, not ever. But that's Ghosts. Yeah, just very clack crashing, and just deep like sign synths. Weigh Me Down. This one actually has lyrics. You know, you weigh me. This is one of the music. This is like Lorne's really big on like working with animators and working with, or people just freely animate his music and stuff, and he doesn't care. He does stuff for like Adult Swim kind of stuff where it teams up with animation team. This is one of the music videos, Weigh Me Down. It's like like indie retro gameplay, it looks like running through things, and it's fucking dope. I love the just the lyrics and just how they fit together. The grunge, like you've been munching on glass, and that's like the singer's aesthetic. Lay me down. Yeah, and then like, and it's all like it's built up. 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, he does like off beats. Like the beats that he hits it just like drags through. It feels like a 5/4 kind of time signature. It's like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But instead it's 4/4 episodes. So it doesn't exactly push you super far, but it still has that like lingering go for weighing you down. This is the next track, and it's more of an in-between track that's just very like open. I don't know what you say. It feels like knives, like you're sharpening. Not to quote the lyrics of the last song. I think it says sharpening knives or something, but yeah, it feels like you're in like a steel mill or something. It's like and just like metal clashing off of each other. So that's more like an interlude kind of thing, but it's so early in that song. I don't think it's so early in the album. I don't think it's an interlude. Next one's Diamonds. But yeah, this does kind of get you into the feeling of Diamond, the next track, because the synths are very similar. But these melodies are so good, like this one right here. He's just so good at like just taking a sound and just having this awesome melody. But it's so simple and just super powerful, and the way that he removes the space, he makes the space empty and brings the space back, is so good. Especially with like this song and songs like it. Next one is Everything Is Violence. Is the next track. That one was Diamond, and it feels like your diamonds, baby. So this is another big open. But also the percussion is just very smacky. Oh, and how he corrodes. Yeah. Like that melody is so sick, but then he's corroding even while he's doing the same beat. He's like, but he starts like you hear the quality just start shifting just slowly, and it just crunches in on itself, but it sounds good all the way through. Just the entire transition is amazing. Next song, The Well. See, this is, very melodic. Ooh. This is like built around a melody for sure. Some of these you can tell it's just built around like the sound design or the sounds and each synth with each other, but this one, they all end up being, working with each other. But this one you could tell started with the melody. Next one, The Gun, is the next track. This one's more chill. It has vocals as well. Yeah. I feel like Lauren didn't do a lot of music with lyrics at first, and then this is like one of the first albums he actually started doing lyrics, and I think that is him singing. I'm not sure, but he was more like into like the house scene and just all electronic instrumental kind of stuff. But yeah, with this album, I think it's one of his first he did that. I don't know. Could be side projects here and there. He has a whole rarities album. He has, but yeah, I like the mixed, like I said, crunchy glass vocals. Yeah, that one's very chill though. Next song, Dead Dogs. Harsh progressive stuff that you could see why he gets hired onto video game soundtracks that are more aggressive. But it's like you feel that. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple, and it's just so driving and powerful. That's Dead Dogs. Next one is Church with 2 H's. Hirch. See some good. See, this is like built around the sound design. He found a cool like effect that he's gonna run to, and then he does it with all the rest of the synths and the percussion, and they all play with each other. They all play with each other so well, just going in and out with each other, and Even all the effects, they just work well with each other on everything. Yeah, that's amazing. This is the kind of sound design that I just love, and just how he knows his exact style and aesthetic he's going for throughout the entire album, throughout every single song, and he just nails it every time. It just makes sense. Next one, I Better, rounding out. This one has lyrics too. More slowed down, more thoughtful lyric. Better write this down. Very percussion, really percussive with that one. I hope that the music isn't too loud that you can't hear me, but we'll see. We'll see in post, as always. That's I Better. Never gets better. Next one is Ghosts, which is an extension of Ghost. And this one has lyrics too. It's a lot of like harsh, I think it has cello or something, but it's like low register, cello or bass. Like brom brom, gets more orchestral. Because he likes fucking with live instruments too, as well as just heavy synths. Really intense. Just very dark and slow and draining. And I guess it kind of, does it tie in with, what's the first Ghost? Kind of like. So yeah, it's like a way slower idea. Oh, yeah. It's a very slowed down, has a similar melody, but... And then Italics. What? I have Italics on the... It's not on the Spotify thing, so I guess we can't go over it. Oh, well. No Italics. That's it, dude. Second song, last song. 1 and 12. 1, 2. It's good. Overall, man, like I always talk up Lauren. I love that kind of sound design shit. He will be my favorite, so I picked him. Hey. We're getting in under an hour, boys? Let's do it. Let's see how copy struck and fucked I can get from posting this. This is an experimentation, a bit of a test. Especially because it's like, this is the first time we've had 2 weeks in a row where it's just me. So, we're trying some new things. Sorry, that probably sounds terrible in your ear. It's me drinking water. I should probably drink out of something else. But you know what they say, stay hydrated and get by-drated. But yeah, amazing album. I just, like I said before, each song just makes sense with each other, and all the instruments, everything he does, even when he takes real-life instruments, he's doing a low register, slow, you could feel the wobble in it, you can feel a lot of bass play. Listen to this album with good headphones, with good speakers, with a full sound system. Dude, get like the Cinema 4K. Like, that's one of the reasons I'm sure he gets hired on these game soundtracks, because his like audio engineer ability and his, able to play with the room. He creates like a whole room, a whole environment, and he just plays around with it with these gnarly sounds. And so that's pretty much my breakdown of it. I'm sorry if it, like, the music was singing over me too much and you couldn't understand what I was saying, but we'll do better next time if we do play tracks. I just don't want to get copy struck and stuff, but even if I do, it doesn't matter. What are they going to take my 0 coin I get? Fucking idiot. This podcast ain't taking off. Let's move right in to film recs and album recommendation for next time. Hades is, I don't care about film music recommendations, whatever. Game music recommendation is the Hades original soundtrack by Darren Korb. So I've been playing this OST in the background of my streams for a minute. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially backed with the game itself. I actually recently started playing the game, and holy fuck, is it difficult. If you want to play the game and you're like, I hate tricky games, there's actually also a baby mode for little babies like me. I'm just kidding. I don't use baby mode. I'm fine with dying over and over and over. It can get kind of frustrating, but the gameplay actually just keeps pushing you and gives you a lot of things to look forward, strive to. It also doesn't let you save by yourself, so you're like, oh, I might as well go through so I have a save point when I'm done, and then you want to talk to everybody and keep going. Either way, it's a good game. I won't say that much about the soundtrack. It's good. It's fucking amazing. But that's also the album recommendation I am going to recommend to listen to for next time. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We might have the boys on next time. We might have some local artists. We might, who knows? We're going to put out a Craigslist ad, see if we get any bites. Hopefully I'll just get more spam calls. That's ideal. Thanks for listening. We are, oh yeah, some plugs. We're going to keep on streaming. Stream schedule is on Twitch. That'll be in the bio. Not just stream schedule. We're also posting YouTube videos. That's in the schedule too. Sorry, I'm blanking for some reason at the important part. Yeah, we'll listen to that soundtrack, get done for next time. I'm also done with the Resume Builder episode 1. Basically, the Baldi's Basics audio adaptation. I'm going to finish it up in the next stream. So if you want to check that stream out, it'll be Wednesday, so the day after this posts. And we'll finish that, then we'll start making the video for it to actually put in the resume and say, hey, we did this. We can do modding audio with Unity games. So, but just for that, we can't do like randomizer stuff like that. Hey, I'll explain it in the video. You just keep an eye out for it. Keep it on the YouTube channel. Keep an eye on the Twitch. Oh, God, I love you. Secret links in the description. All the links are in the description. Oh, my God. This has been AWcast. I don't know how to end this, but...